my name is Joseph Lamptey, but I'm known in social circles as Bkwei, and everybody calls me Bkwei. I happen to be the CEO, or let me just say, graphic designer and creative director at Bkwei Concepts, and so that's what I'm known for. That's what I do. Aside that, I also do I play tennis and I coach as well, and so basically that's what I do.
Great. So my name is Agassi Tomegah. I'm a marketing director of a company, and I play tennis, but I've stopped for a while, so that is what it is in my tennis career. But then as I said, marketing director, and I'm assisting what we're going to talk about today.
I think the inspiration started when I was a young person, like a young student or a young tennis player. I went through a few challenges, and me being with the children or the kids out there, I realized that the things that I went through, I just saw the same things that I went through, and I thought it wise to come up with some of these games just to keep them, boost their morale, and then keep their confidence level at a higher place. And so I thought it wise to come up with these games, so then I boost their confidence. So when we started our first edition, our maiden edition, it was just very small. We started with 10 young talents, and as time grew, I realized that people got interested, and so the boys were just calling, "Oh, this is nice. I just want to jump on it and also participate." And so I thought it wise to come again and see how it goes. So I went for it, and it was successful. Then the third one, it's just the drive and the enthusiasm that they show that makes me want to do more. So I went again. We put ourselves together, even though there were challenges, but we managed to sail through, and it was also successful. Now let me just say the fourth one, which is like an improvement of the previous ones that we did. Also because the interest kept rising, and so we also thought it wise to make it official, and so yes, we also try and put our resources together and sort some few sponsorships here and there, and realize that it's sustainable. So once you are having a program and it's sustainable, you can always also have that confidence and the enthusiasm to also go for it. So that is just the motivation. Yes. Okay, so we have 20 young talented players. It's a group encounter. So we have 4 teams actually. So the 4 teams, we have like 10 members in each team. So that adds up to now the 40 in number, as I rightly said. And so yes, so basically it has grown from the previous editions. Yes.
So, and even more, because
yes,
apart from people who are like the 40 people, in the tournament that we're gonna play, there's also people who are wanting to play from outside. They're coming from outside, and they are asking to be sort of like put into, even though they know it's 10 people a team.
So it's going to be like, we have categories.
Okay.
Because of the number, we have categories. We have singles. The boys are going to play 4 singles. There's going to be ladies this time around, where they're also going to get to play singles, and then even mixed doubles. So it's going to be very interesting. The boys are also going to play doubles as well. The girls are going to play doubles. And then we have a single, a mixed doubles. And so stakes are high, and it's going to get very interesting.
2 days. So it's going to be on a Saturday and a Sunday. 9th and then 10th of November. You know, I'll say surprisingly, it's the kind of tournaments that are happening are, you know, the international ones. Not every sort of tennis player, let's say, and they're junior tournaments as well. So it doesn't get the senior players, the ones who are above 18. And surprisingly, actually, it's the scene right now. It's not as many matches as there was like last year or 2 years ago. So that actually fuels the whole thing up, because it's people know how it started and they are not bothered to, you know, participate just for the sake of participating. Just that now, obviously, there's some stakes on it. So, yeah.
Okay. Yes. So the winner takes 3,000 Ghana cedis. The second, that's the first runner-up, taking 1,005 Ghana cedis. The third runner-up takes 500 cedis, and then the fourth, the one takes the fourth place is going to take a consolation prize, and so that is what is there for them. And it's not just about the money. We want to create as much, you know, interest and enthusiasm just so they can improve. You know, much as they improve, it means that you have high prospects for Ghana. It's a team. Okay. It's a team. So whatever stake that comes, I mean, the money goes to the team and not the individuals. We are doing it cumulatively. Okay. So it doesn't really matter the match that you play. All we want is to win the kind of encounter that you are engaged in. So if, for example, you are playing mixed doubles and you get to win more than 5 matches in all the categories, you get to qualify for the next stage. So that's how it is. Okay. Yes, so we have Nationwide Technologies Limited. We have Yaya La Parisienne. We have Vienna Water, and then we have Second Set Tennis Shop. They have been with us over the years and have monitored us from the time that we started, and so they felt the need to come on board and also help, because it's so difficult to, you know, these days to get sponsorship, and so I want to take the opportunity to thank them. It's so much appreciated.
Yeah, so obviously motivating, you know, the tennis players, because as I said, the scene is not as rosy as it is for the professional tennis players, much like, you know, most of the sports, most of the other sports in Ghana. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, but then, you know, thankfully, when it comes to tennis, it's an individual sport. Yes, it's expensive and all of that, but there's also a good community around it, apart from like the sponsorship community. So that helps us stay afloat. So we can use that to, you know, get people motivated back into the game. You understand? And and keeping that, you know, confident, building that confidence and that gamemanship, so that they can continue and develop the career. You understand? So.
Yes, indeed. I've had calls just after, you know, like the announcement that okay, now, I mean, you can join. I mean, you can get on it now because there's no space. So what I intend to do is to also give them that opportunity for the next edition, where this time around is going to be community-based, where, let's say, guys, talents from the stadium would, you know, like put themselves together, and then maybe champions from Dansoman or Accra Long or anywhere else, Tema or whatever it is. So then it's going to be like a championship. So that's going to be more serious tennis now, not just the fun games. So then we know that we keep improving from time to time. This is just fun games, but we're also hoping that after this edition, we're going to open up and then make it more of a serious championship, you know, games. Yes, nothing but the best. Just that in the next edition, we're going to have more of professional players. This is the one that we are doing now. Is, I mean, anybody else can join, and it's centered on just I play and I coach at the stadium, so it's just a support yeah, I'm just offering for those guys who play at the stadium. But the one thing, the thing that is going to be different from the next edition will be that we'll have serious professionals coming to, like register and then, like partake. Yeah, so that's all there is. That's the difference. If you want to share something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that people from outside even wanted to come into the games. If you look at it, traditionally the groups are like, they've been there. And the players in the group are loyal to each other as well, and to the groups. It's just a few people who have had to switch groups because of the new formation and stuff. So the next one, God willing, it's going to be better. It's going to be more open. It's going to be an open tournament, and as he said, from regions, and so then definitely it's also forced into the team of developing, for the past 4 years, and this 5th year, now trying to make it more inclusive. Okay, so obviously you have to fight hard, like you've always been doing, and we have to obey all the rules and everything, and then keep it as fun as it has always been, and to support the next one as we've always been doing. So that is, mainly what I want to say to everybody, and everybody should go for the win.
Okay. You also a message to the participants,
I know,
and spectators, everybody.
Yes, I know the guys are poised, and when I meet them, they'll be sharing with me how they are eager to win, and it cuts across. And so I just have to tell them that they should just bring their A game on, and then prove to the world that the talents that we've always been sharing and preaching about, and people should just get to see how they are able to perform and everything. So you just do their best and have fun. That's all there is.